Welcome back, my horde. So this one's just me. Mostly because of the fact that I've not been sleeping great the last couple days. I don't know. I keep saying that every single time I start a podcast. But yeah, it was really bad this week. I was getting like less than 6 hours of sleep a lot of the time. And then one night I got 2 hours of sleep. So yeah, it was a little rough there. I got a decent amount of sleep last night. I actually slept in. That's why this is coming out so late. Me and Tammy were supposed to record this on Tuesday, just because we got busy with a bunch of stuff. We went to go record it, and I looked at her. I'm just like, oh, I'm too tired. Like I can't even think about things to talk about. She's like, oh, okay. I'm like, just make me a thumbnail, and I'll just do it tomorrow. She's like, okay. So she woke up and everything was going ish. But I just like, nah, man, I'm just gonna sleep in. So I slept in until noon. She got up at like 7:30. But our one cat, Pumpkin, he was like trying to cuddle with me, but he hasn't learned yet because he's still theoretically a kitten. That you're not supposed to. At least at our house, we don't use claws. Like I've trained Nico never to use claws. Like she'll bat at me with her bare paw. She won't use her claws. He's still in that stage of trying to learn that, so occasionally he'll bat with his paw and then start using claws. And yeah, he was like attacking me in my sleep, trying to get my attention. So I had actually at one point I just was like, I growled and was like trying to sleep. That's what I said, and I could actually tell that he understood me because he stopped batting at me and just like curled up next to me and just went to sleep. So, but he did it twice. Once I just grabbed him and threw him at my feet. Threw him is a loose term. I just grabbed him dropped him, the 6 inches to my feet. And then the other time he did it, that's when I growled and he just laid with me. And that was interesting because, yeah, he did not move from that spot the entire time. So I just had a cat like pressed up against me, and I flipped over at one point, and I'm like, oh, you're just still right here. So I like cuddled him a bit, and then like I flipped over again, and then he just like was against my back. But it was like basically just the idea that as you're trying to go to sleep, there's a foreign thing there. So it was a little rough there, but like I said, I slept in longer, so that's why this is coming out late. I have to do quite a bit of work today for the channel. I have to record 3 series today. I'm going to try recording 1 series now, like right after this podcast, and then when Tammy gets home, I'm going to try recording the one with her, and then after she goes to bed, I'm going to try recording another one. After that, I'm going to try recording the RimWorld YouTube one now, the 9 Realms with Tammy, and the Magic one when she goes to bed. And hopefully, I can actually get them all done and start recording on Tuesday some of the other series to finish them up. It's just one of those things where life, throwing stuff at you where you can't do what you want to do. So, yeah. Like I've said it before, I don't like playing RimWorld when I'm tired because RimWorld will do something that I don't understand and I will just get grumpy and it's not fun to watch. Yeah, so that's the goal there, is to try to make the channel, like all the shows start completing. Except for the 3, of course. But, what other stuff is there? I don't think a lot has changed in the last little while. I went to go record 2 of my series, and I found out that my mic wasn't working. For some reason, like, I guess it got slightly unplugged somewhere. And my computer was like, oh, okay. And then I'll just default it to this. And just defaulted it to my computer screen. Or something like it. It really confused me on what it defaulted to. But it defaulted to something else to register audio. And then when my mic re-enabled, it was like, I don't know what the heck this is. So, yeah. There was no audio for like 10 videos. It was awful. Actually, I think it was 11, but yeah. That was pretty freaking awful. So, that was my funness. I had to dub over them. I know that my goal is to have. I think what's going to happen, unless I change it, of course. But I think what's going to happen is RimWorld, the YouTube series, will be put out on Sundays. The Nine Realms will probably be put out on Thursdays. And then I just have to figure out if I want Magic to be on Tuesdays or not. Because I want to have that gap. So it's a little off-centered. Tuesday is the number. Because it skips a day, basically. Or in case of the other one skips 2 days, but at least they're not back to back, is what I'm trying to say. So I may do it on Tuesdays, which I think was the original goal. Thinking about it, I remember thinking about it to myself, but never writing it down. I have to actually get some dry erase markers and get my board and actually start writing this down again. What else was there? I know that I have something else I want to talk about. Just want to try waiting a little bit longer for it. And then yeah, I'm gonna grab all the other series and just shove them in there periodically as I play them to slowly try to complete them. So I want all the series to have a general end. I know for example, the vampire one, I'm pretty much going to do an episode or two, but basically an episode where I just level them up to max and show off all their abilities in detail. I know that I want to do the same, not the same, because it's not dealing with abilities, but I just know I want to the tradesman. That's what it is. Okay, the tradesman one. One I think what I'm going to do is and jump into dev mode, feed the one colony, give the colony a bunch of stuff, and then play until I get that ship. And I may, like I said, cheat, quote unquote, by having all the parts necessary for the ship be there, and they have to actually still build it. Because that was the goal, was always have them still build the parts. I just wanted to jumpstart it by giving them the supplies they needed. What else? I'm trying to remember all the other series because it's been a long time since I really looked at this. So then, the family. Yeah, I think the family one I may just maybe I'll try to summon people in, or maybe I'll just end it. It's not like it's really that big of a deal. I think it's a good spot where it could just be ended. And yeah, the other one I think is the cultist one, which I think I may start doing that one slowly. Because it wasn't a bad series. It's not great, but I didn't have a problem with it, besides that one burning incident, and then the murdering of my people by rhinos. But, I mean, that one's still a pretty new-ish series. So I may start picking that one back up slowly. And, seeing where it goes from there. So, maybe I'll have that being a thing where I have 3 series going on, and then a 4th series, which is more periodical. We'll see. Because I do know I won't like playing. It's just occasionally the game's just like, hey, you're having too much fun. See you later. And yeah. At least it feels like that to me. But maybe I'm also just not good at the game. I don't know. That's always one of my problems is I can never tell if I've done something wrong if the game just doesn't like me. And I know that's like people are like, oh, that's not a thing, but I don't know. Me and my friends, I think we've talked about this before on the podcast, but me, Tammy, Chris, and one of our other friends were all playing a GTA 5. And we were all racing. We were all using the exact same car, going around the corners almost the exact same, like, that variant there. But we all hit the wall pretty much in the exact same spot, and we all were going around this track like 5 times, I think it was, and we all hit the corner the exact same each time, and I'm the only one that corner grabbed each time. So I'm not quite sure what was the difference, but yeah, it's like it always would grab me. I'm like, what the hell? And then I had the rest of the track to catch up to them, and then I'd hit that corner again, and it screwed me over again. I'm like, what the hell? And then because I'm complaining about it because like the first time I was like way up in front, and then the second time, it happened. I think I was like near the back or me in the middle, but by the third or fourth time, people were like watching me do it. And they're like, yeah, I'm hitting the exact same way, man. I don't know. I'm like, what the frick? So yeah, it's one of those weird things. Like certain video games, it feels like the randomness. I think it's R&D or RNG. Sorry, RNG. I always say D, but it's RNG, random number generator. It always has it out for me. So it could be the same here. I know that when we were playing Rimworld with Chris there for a bit, they would just keep attacking my settlement. I'm like, what the hell? So, yeah. It's one of those things where I'm always not sure if it's my skill. Because I know I'm good at games, but I don't feel like I'm great at games. And, yeah. It's always that thought in the back of your head of, do I just suck? Or does this game have it out for me right now? So, totally, yeah, like I said, I'm going to move away from that now. If you keep hearing me clear my throat, I'm sorry. I did just wake up, and normally I don't do anything verbal for 30 minutes to an hour after I wake up, and I didn't do this time. So I'm trying to get through all my allergies. I've actually took an allergy medication. I'm trying to shove as much liquid into my face as possible. I've got 2 drinks next to me. But sleeping that close to pumpkin, my allergies are just freaking a nightmare right now. My nose is stuffed completely. It is awful. I'm gonna have to blow it again before I I start up anything else. But I do want to go over a couple of other things. One is which I really hate saying. I really hate saying on the channel. I do. Because every single time I bring it up, I lose someone. But apparently, we're at 49 Horde strong for our subscriber count. So that's pretty cool. It was only 47 a little while ago, so we went up by 2, which will add people to the YouTube series. That's going to be interesting. Sadly, they weren't publicly subscribed, so I can't see their names. So I can't add anyone named based, but I do have the ability to add people with animal names. So that's at least pretty cool. And then on my Twitch channel, I have 22 followers. It's almost halfway to what I need to be. I need like 50 followers and like an average watch time of 5 viewers, I think is what it was. Which that part's going to be the hardest. The reason for that is because a lot of my stuff, even though I have like I said, 22, I think before it was like 19 a couple days ago. But anyway, I usually only get maybe point like on average I have about 0.5. Actually, I think right now it's 0.4. So it's a long reversal process. I would need an average of 6 at the very least, just steadily, just to keep progressing upwards. I think you become like you get to the next tier. I think when that happens, I think that's when you can actually start being subscribed to on Twitch, which will be interesting if it ever happens. It's interesting right now because whenever someone subscribes to my channel, I have a voice thing while I'm playing at the very least. It goes, "Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle," and yeah, I think it's a pretty interesting personally. I think what I'm gonna do is when they actually subscribe, I'll be like, "Welcome to the Horde." I'll just say it better than that. I think maybe Undead Horde, like "Welcome to the Undead Horde." So that would be the thought process behind that. I'm not sure what's going to happen when someone actually tips, if they ever do. That will be a whole different ballpark. I think right now, a lot of the people that follow me actually follow me because they want to play the same game with me. So because of that, they're following me. So if I start playing the game, they can be like, "Oh, hey, he's playing the game. I can jump on and play the game with him." Which, at this point in time, I'm not too worried about. But as it progresses, we'll see how that goes. Because certain games are literally supposed to be just for me, Tammy, Chris, and Jay. So having other people join may be a hindrance. But, you know, it's always one of those things where you learn as you progress. And yeah, I'm hoping that next time, me and Tammy can actually do this. The goal is to try to do a podcast on Thursday. Not like me and her record it, not actually post it, but me and her record it on Thursday, and then post it for the Wednesday. It's just that way we can actually get done. But it's just like every time we think about doing something like that, something gets busy. Like tomorrow, which is Thursday, we are role playing with our one set of friends. Then we role play with that same set of friends on Friday, and then we role play with a different person on Saturday, and then Sunday is just basically me and Tammy's day. Sometimes we do other things, but like stream or whatever, but it's mostly just me and Tammy's day to watch TVs and shows and shit. Monday and Tuesday we stream, usually with friends, but we'll see how that goes right now because Chris is gone. Though I could probably try convincing Jay to play live log. Chris is gone because he's going for surgery. I will try to keep you guys updated if you guys care. about that when I get updated. I don't know when I'm going to get updated for that. Chris has been really bad with communication the last week or so. So I may have to just hound him for the information instead. But and then Wednesday, we usually record RimWorld. So I know that then that week it would be Thursday would be then something we could do, but we couldn't. Then Friday we stream and Saturday we stream. So it's one of those weird things where it's because we switch to using Thursday as a day where we roleplay, and then the next week we don't. Yeah. And then we were supposed to do it on Sundays, but just like because it's the day that we do all of our other stuff, like, just hang out, watch shows, whatever. It's like we're watching a show and I like look at the time like, holy crap, you have to go to bed in 5 minutes. So that's one of the issues there. But yeah, we will really try. It's just, life does, like, especially because she has to work. If she didn't have to work, like, like I've said this before, if she didn't have to work, then and she was doing this instead, we were making money off of this, either YouTube or Twitch or both or whatever, then it would be a lot better. Because, oh, frick, that was my knee I just smashed against the desk. Then it would be a lot more time that we could just focus on other things as well. Because, instead of her getting up at 7, she can get up at 2 in the afternoon. We could do stuff all freaking day until 2. And then, just have the few hours that we need to, calm down so it can, I guess, wind down. But we could have basically like 12 hours to do anything we wanted to stream for some of it, record for some of it. Yeah. It would be a lot easier. But you know how that goes. Can't always get what you want. So I'm just grateful that, where I'm actually even at the numbers I'm at. I never even expected to be, past 10 subscribers, to be fair. It's been interesting, the increase that I have had. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. I was even surprised when I got to 22 followers on Twitch. I really didn't think I was going to get past 5. For a while there, that's all I was at. It was like 5. It was Tammy, Chris, Jay, my one friend, and a random person. And I was sitting at 5 for quite some time. The reason I don't say names is just because the fact that it's one of my things they didn't subscribe to. Or I guess they subscribed to me on channels. I mean, like, they didn't subscribe to be my openly talked about person. They have never consented to that. Yeah. I know that this is really weird. It's just me talking. So luckily, it's me that does this. Holy junk. I have joked to Tammy about doing a podcast by herself once. And she's like, oh man, it would be the shortest podcast ever. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Because she just sometimes just doesn't talk. Like, she's great, like, talking. Like, it just, sometimes she just doesn't have anything to say, so she just doesn't talk. So. But, yeah. I'm hoping that next time we get on, she can talk a little bit more about her werewolf and stuff. I think that's what I was talking about last time. which we should probably do it on Sunday then, because then Saturday we have played, so she can actually talk about it. Cool. Well, that's not important for you guys. You guys will hear it on Wednesday. Sorry, this is late, but yeah, like I said, I need to sleep in. So until next time, keep fit, have fun, keep subscribing. Yeah.